We would like to present you the latest development of Institute of Practical Psychophysics and Nonlinear Diagnostics area, well-being software. This technology allows to understand the nature of a multidimensional human organism with its unlimited potential of healing and development. Hardware-software system Metatron, which has been developed for more than 25 years, was introduced as a method of screening diagnostics of dysfunctional changes in an organism. Application of this non-invasive technology allows to shorten checkup time and get maximum information about dysfunctional changes. Modern medical science is a discipline whose achievements are great and indisputable. Discovery and use of cytamines and neuropeptides, which are the activators of a cellular synthesis and metabolism, genetic engineering, and also we may add to this list recently developed, unique, and analog-free method of nonlinear diagnostics. All these trends and methods consider harmonization of organisms' functions and maintaining of their parameters at certain physiological levels from the point of view of homeostasis. Homeostasis condition is evaluated by such modern methods of studies as histochemistry, electron microscopy, and audioradiography, which confirm results of the same tests, acquired with a method of nonlinear diagnostics that has an exceptional ability to reveal and evaluate complex mechanisms underlying adaptive responses in a human organism. Diagnostic system allows to evaluate a level of biological objects' internal entropy and to model all possible phase states, from the most stable to the most unstable, expressing them in terms of statistical coefficients of a color-coded Flindler scale. Nonlinear diagnostics, being a prospective trend in a medical science area, attracts permanent and growing interest in both developed and developing countries. Its outstanding scientific theory, unique and efficient diagnosing methods, and relative affordability of equipment warrant attention of a growing number of scientific and medical societies. Hardware-software system Metatron, with well-being software, allows to identify current etiological aspects, helminthic, microbial, fungal and viral factors, allergens, heavy metals, and radionuclides, allows to form an adequate program for correction with use of homeopathic and herbal remedies, nutraceuticals, and food products. System can also perform correction of a functional state of a certain organ or tissue through optimization of their entropic informational balance in a real-time mode. Well-being software includes evaluation of energy centers, chakras, 14 Chinese meridians, acupuncture points on extremities, ears, fixed points on eye surface. NLS-method has united the latest developments of the West with thousand-year experience of the East, but Eastern trend is becoming more important now. In other words, the main thing now is engaging a person's own reserves into a fight against internal and external pathogenic influences by training of organisms' protective functions and not their weakening. Without doubt, wave therapy holds the first place among treatment methods thanks to its universality, efficiency, and safety. Besides, this technology changes approach to a patient himself. In this case, a patient is not an inactive participant of treatment system, but most likely an indicator of health. NLS systems, hardware-software systems of the latest generation, have high degree of visualization, which allow to describe to a patient all reasons that led to development of chronic conditions, or to identify risk factors for these conditions' development in the future. Patient should develop skills of self-treatment in home conditions. It means that a patient must be regularly supplied with information about his health condition, and he must be trained how to decrease risk for his health. They must be informed about disease course, possible complications, methods of efficient prevention and elimination of complication and symptoms, and about regular intake of preparations chosen by residents with NLS system. Although NLS medicine is an obvious step forward, our health, first of all, depends not on a therapist. In the first place, it is determined by integrity and harmony of our life at all levels, in art, work, family, society, at home, and also in relation to ecoplanet. In this case, constant process of organism self-restoration will be engaged in ourselves. It will support harmony of energy processes and regenerate damaged organs. The system allows to evaluate influence of food and environmental conditions on a functional state. Various biological stresses are taken into account, which are usually missed by clinicians. NLS systems not only identify them as an illness factors in a specific patient, but also offer means for their elimination. This technology is pre-nosologic. It means that it can identify a pathological process on an early stage of its development using an entropic analysis function. The objective of information medicine is not reaching of some neutral condition, but acquiring of an optimal health when quality of life changes and a person lives at the full scale and uses all features of his body and mind.